Hello and welcome to Yoga Shorts. My name is Lola. I'm with the Sharon Forks Public Library, part of the Forsyth County Library System in Georgia, inviting you to take a step away from your busy day, to take a breath, to move the body a little bit, to take a break for yourself, and hopefully move back into your day feeling a little more refreshed or relaxed. Always take care of yourself. If it hurts, don't do it. If you have any balance issues, go very cautiously with what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing a chair pose from a chair. So traditionally, sometimes a chair pose is done where you're actually sending your hips back and reaching your arms forward and using the legs to hold the body. So we're going to be taking that and modifying it a little bit to use the chair. So make sure your chair is sturdy. Make sure it won't get away from you. It won't roll away. So take any precautions there. And we'll go ahead and get started. So first, let's just take a moment to appreciate the fact that we've stopped for a minute, that we've taken a moment out of our day, stepped away from whatever it is we've been doing, sort of putting down that busyness for just a moment. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and do that. If not, just lower your gaze. So we're just going to take a moment to get seated in this time, this space. And first, just feel your body. Maybe you've been so busy you haven't even noticed how you feel today, your energy level, that kind of thing. Not making any judgments, just noticing. And feel your feet on the floor, your seat on the chair. Make any adjustments that you want to make. Make sure that your weight is balanced evenly in the chair on both sides of your sitting bones. Let your attention travel up your spine. Make sure you're sitting tall. Let your shoulders relax. Release any tension you might be holding in your jaw. A quick scan of your face. Notice any tense spots. Let any tension go that you feel there. Begin to connect with and notice your breath. What is it that you do notice first about your breath when you really start paying attention? Maybe it's the cool air coming in through your nostrils. It's already warmed by the time you exhale. Or maybe you notice the space that's created when you inhale, and a bit of relaxation when you exhale. Take a couple more breaths in your natural rhythm. And then on your next inhale, take a nice deep breath. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale just like a sigh through your open mouth. Then inhale again through your nose, a little bit deeper breath. Exhale a sigh through an open mouth. And one more inhale through the nose, nice and deep. And release that breath with a sigh. Maybe slow that exhale down a bit. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And let your eyes gently come back open again. And check in with your body and see how you feel after just taking a moment to take breath. Notice the breath in the seated position. So we'll go ahead and move into our seated chair exploration, we'll call it. So let the left leg come a little bit straighter. So it's not all the way straight, it's just a little bit straighter. The right leg is still bent. The shin is coming straight down from the knee. Place your hands on the chair. So we're going to start to move as if we're standing up, but we're not going to get all the way up. So this is where you want to make sure your chair is stable and sturdy and it's not going to get away from you. So I'm pressing down with my hands, pressing down mostly with the right foot. The left foot's involved a little bit. I'm going to get up, but not getting up all the way. See if you can notice activation in that muscles in the right leg. and then come back down to a seated position. We'll switch sides. Let the right leg come out a little bit straighter. The left leg is bent almost perpendicular to the ground. It can be just ahead of that if you'd like. Hands to the side of the chair. We're going to inhale like we're going to get up. Inhale, getting up, but stopping here. Exhale. Inhale. You try to use that left leg, not the hands so much. And come back down. So that's working on strength just one leg at a time. We'll do each side one more time. So bringing the left leg back out. Make adjustments if you'd like with your right leg so you feel like you can start to allow the body weight to move more on your right than your left. Still a little bit of weight on the left leg, but we're practicing moving into a standing up pose, but we're pausing before we get up. See if we can engage those leg muscles. So inhaling, getting up slightly. Exhale. Inhale, see if you can activate those right leg muscles. And inhale back down. Let's switch sides. Right leg is out a little bit, the left leg is bent in. Again, make any adjustments if you want to make sure you can get your weight on that leg. Hands on the chair. Inhale, letting like we're going to sit up, we're getting up, but we're not. We're using that left leg to hold us. Right leg is there for balance a little bit. Exhale back down into the chair, and then bring both legs back in. So just starting to get the body moving a little bit, noticing the muscles in the legs. So this time we're going to get up using both legs. So you might want to bring the hips a little bit, or the feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Hands on the side of the chair. This time both legs are engaged. We're going to hinge at the hips. So as you start to get up, you don't want to slump over. You want to hinge at the hips. So actively sit tall, hinging at the hips, hands on the chair. Inhale, getting up, but we're not really getting up. We're starting just as our seat comes off the chair. We're pausing here, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling back down in the chair. So we'll do that again, see how it feels. Remember, sitting tall, hinging at the hips, hands on the chair, inhaling just as if we're starting to get up. The seat may lift off the chair or it may not lift all the way. Make sure your legs are involved in this. Pressing down on the floor and exhaling back down. Just waking up the muscles in the legs, getting the body moving a little bit. So this time we're going to try with our hands in different positions. Options are hands on the hips. The hands can be straight out from the body, or depending on your shoulders, you may want to send them overhead. The main thing you need to notice is balance of the body. So go with what feels best for your balance. So if you want to keep your hands down closer to the body, that keeps the center of balance a little bit closer to the chair. Honor your body. Do not do anything that does not feel like you've got good balance. So I'm going to try mine on my hips. I'm sitting up tall, hinging at the hips. I'm just starting to get up, inhaling. My hips just come off the chair, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling, making sure my chair is there and sitting back down. You see if you start feeling, notice if you start feeling a little bit of activation in the legs. So this time, if you'd like, you can try it with your arms out in front of you or keeping your hands to your hips or on the chair. Stay balanced, okay? So I'm going to send my arms out in front of me this time. Inhaling, arms come out, the seat's just coming off the chair. Exhaling, inhaling, and reaching for my chair, exhaling, coming back down. So we'll try one more, and you pick whichever arm position makes you feel safest and most balanced, but you're activating those legs. So this time I'm going to send my arms up overhead as I move into the chair pose. So I'm inhaling and my arms are going up, just barely coming off the chair, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, my arms come down, touching the chair, and my seat comes back down. So there's a couple of optional ways for you to try a chair pose, using the muscles of the lower body to get them activated. This is something that you can do many, many times. So multiply, work towards multiplying the number. Start with a couple, see if you can do this 5 or 10 times. And maybe, work on strengthening the lower body, but always honor yourself and be cautious with your balance. So I do hope this finds you doing well. I hope you give it a try. Multiple different ways you can try the chair pose, work on strengthening your legs. So take care of yourself. Hope your community is doing well, and I look forward to seeing you next time.